Hiya, pirates! So here's our assignment for today. We're going to do some radioactive decay balancing and get some symbols and see if we can't do a mind puzzle on the scramble here. So remember that there are three types of radioactive decay: alpha, beta, and gamma. Every time you do an alpha decay, you do this 4-2 helium. 4 from the mass, 2 from the atomic number. That happens every time you do an alpha decay. Every time you do a beta decay, you got 0 on top and a -1 on the bottom as a neutron splits into a proton and an electron. So you actually gain 1 from the atomic number. And the gamma decay, you'll notice, is the same on both sides because gamma is just energy and there's no mass that comes out of here. So here's what you're going to do. I'm going to ask you to do some riddles. So this one says you might just squeak by unscrambling this riddle. So this one here, I'm telling you to do alpha decay. So we're starting with 244 plutonium and then a 4-2 helium. The only thing I didn't give you was those bottom atomic numbers. You'll have to look those up on the periodic table. So that's plutonium and that's helium. So we go to our periodic table and we find that plutonium is atomic number 94 and helium is atomic number 2. So we come back to this and we have this as 94 and this as 2. And then, just like we learned before, if you start with 244 but lose 4, then you should have 240. And if you start with 94 and lose 2, then you should have 92. So we go back to our periodic table now and we find element number 92, and that is uranium. So I'm going to put here a big U for uranium, and that is going to be one of my letters excuse me, down here for my puzzle. For beta decay, I've got 76 arsenic with an electron here, and remember an electron has a 0 up here. All I got to do is find arsenic on the periodic table, and arsenic is number 33 there. So I come up and I find I have a 33. So I have a 76 minus a 0 gets me a 76, and I have a 33 minus a -1 gets me a 34, as per, again, the other conversation that we had about balancing these things. I go back to my periodic table and I find that element number 34 is Se. So this then is element Se, which is going to be one of my elements down here. And the last one, the gamma, is always the easy one because it doesn't matter. Whatever it is on the left is the same as it is on the right because gamma is just energy. So if it's MO over here, that means it's MO over here as well. I mean, if you wanted to be complete about it, you could find molybdenum. It's number 42 here, but it's not changing. So that's number 42 and then number 42 here with a 95 up top. And I got MO here. So what was my hint? My hint was you might just squeak by unscrambling this riddle. So what are we talking here as far as squeak is concerned? Oh yeah, it's MO and then U and then SE. So that's a mouse. You got 2 more to do down here. So I got alpha, betas, gammas, and all sorts for that one there. And then another one here for you to do. So that'll take you a little while to work on, but it's done exactly the same way as it's done here in this assignment.